Do you think it's a good idea to restructure a sixth of the American economy without holding a single hearing?
What we know is that's the only option available to us right now. We're proceeding from where we are today. But there's a lot of us that would have thought earlier that hearings would have been appropriate, but it became a matter of timing. We've got until the end of September in which to utilize this particular reconciliation vehicle. So we can argue about whether or not it's the right move now, but it is the position that we find ourselves in.
But Senator, Senator, I don't have the power to stop it if I don't like the process, nor do hundreds of millions of American citizens. You do, and it's very strange to me to watch members of the Senate complain about the process. Your colleague John McCain, incredibly eloquent. I want to read you a portion of what he said today. He said this was coming up with a proposal behind closed doors and then springing it on skeptical members, essentially trying to jam it down the throats of the Senate. You can stop that. You members of the Senate, you can hold hearings.
I think I lost you.
All I'm saying, Senator, is that you have the power. You and your colleagues who complain about this process, who don't like it, you have the power to stop it, but no one seems to want to stop it.
Actually, we don't have it right now. We're stuck with the system that's in place now because it's by statute.
That's just not true, though. You could have voted no on the motion to proceed today.
Actually, then we know what the result would have been, and the result would have been a continuation of an Obamacare product that next year will go up between 20 and 40% in premiums, and that's if the president agrees to continue the subsidies to the insurance companies. So we recognize that that is the worst case scenario. It is a failing system.
Wait a second.
What we have the opportunity to do is to actually make a change in the system based upon the amendments that we're looking at right now. And what I've seen right now, I like the proposals that have come up so far. I like the idea of having 77,000 more South Dakotans have a chance to have a stable market that's going to come down by 30% by the year 2020. I like the idea of having 32,000 more South Dakotans actually have a chance to get a tax advantage for their health care that they don't have today. But I like those options.
But Senator, everything that we've seen from the independent analysis from the CBO of the various options, whether it's BICRA, whether it's the House bill, would mean tens of millions of people with less insurance, premiums going up, and deductibles going up. Those are the major complaints people have.
That's not. That is incorrect, because we've actually got a.
That is true.
We've actually got no, sir. We've actually got the budget, the CBO report that under the original Senate bill, without even the amendments that we want to put on it, will actually reduce premiums by 30% by the year 2020.
Wait, which bill are you talking about?
They would otherwise be. This is what they call the BACRA, which is the initial Senate bill, which has already been out. It's 122 pages in length. I've read it. I hope a lot of other people have as well. There's also been a complete CBO report on it as well. You are correct that it suggests that there will be a decrease in the number of people insured, but we already know that their estimate was off by 5 million because they used the 2016 instead of the 2017 base, and we already lost 5 million more people in the last fiscal year that didn't keep their insurance under Obamacare.
But here's what's so maddening about this process. I'm trying to follow it as a journalist, as a citizen. I feel like I'm at a sidewalk in Manhattan playing three-card Monte, where the bill keeps flashing up and it keeps changing. So the bill that you just referenced, scored by the CBO, will reduce the number of people that have insurance. That we know. Some people's premiums will go up, and deductibles will go up for some folks. That's not disputable, right? So there are going to be losers in this.
Actually, the deductibles don't go up, but the premiums in some cases would go up unless we make additional amendments to the bill. And not only that, those amendments are also being provided as well. But the problem is we don't have those scores yet.
Let's get to the bottom line, right? The president promised that he would not cut Medicaid. He promised it multiple times. He distinguished himself from other Republicans in the primary field by saying he wouldn't cut Medicaid. Can you look people in the eyes and say the bill we pass and will sign by the president if it happens will not cut Medicaid?
I can tell you that the bill that's under consideration, the initial bill that's under consideration right now, Medicaid would actually go up by 24% between now and the year 2024.
Right, but it would take $800 billion out of the program.
It would take a projection out. Now remember, you're talking D.C. now. Let's talk real world. We're talking about a smaller increase than what it would otherwise
Senator,
be.
if you're a baseball player who signs a 3-year contract for $9 million and they come back to you and say, here's a 3-year contract worth $7 million, you've taken a $2 million pay cut. Everyone understands that.
Well, no, wait. If you already had it, but in this particular case, we don't already have it. What we do know
it's there.
Is that if we don't do anything to control costs within the program very well might not even be sustainable for the next generation. What we're trying to do is to actually make Medicaid sustainable, not just for the rest of this generation, but for the generation to follow.
All right, Senator Mike Rounds, thanks for your time, Don. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, you bet.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.